pad or see how they perform their vehicle processing. So those are always fun days. And then also along the way, we've observed a lot of their static fire and launch operations. So that's always fun to get behind a console and see how they're doing that operation as well. So it's not always in the conference rooms, but sometimes we get to do some fun things out in the field.
So just asking you very personally, is that a disappointment? Like, is the work for NASA all that you had hoped that it would be?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the things I've gotten to do in my whole career have been really awesome, really, like more than I could have ever expected. I mean, just to say, to tell you my career history and to say that I got to fly the last shuttle launch and then I was part of a brand new program that got stood up. There's not a lot of people that get that kind of opportunity in their career. So I do feel very fortunate to experience that. And just seeing all the things that this company, SpaceX, because that's who I'm closest with at this point, but just to see all the things that they've accomplished in the last few years under TCAP has been amazing.
Yeah, and so what's life been like leading up to launch? So
oh my God,
kind of a little bit of everything in the day-to-day, but obviously when we get close to launch, it's a whole different game.
Yeah, it's been insane. And a lot of it is because this is our first launch as a program too. So, we're kind of figuring a lot of things and learning a lot of things as we go. But yeah, it's been the last, I would say, 2 months have been pretty intense just trying to get to this point. Once the hardware, and I kind of knew this already because shuttle was kind of the same way, but once the hardware gets to Kennedy Space Center, like that's when things turn on around here.
Yeah.
And kick into a different gear. And so you kind of step away from the paperwork aspect of it and you're more trying to follow what's happening with the hardware and getting that vehicle stacked. I think it was right before the end of last year, we were mating the vehicles, and then as soon as we got back from the new year, we had folks here on the 2nd working so that we could get ready to roll out the vehicle and do the first dry dress. So I think the public saw all that when the vehicle rolled out to the pad, but and ever since then it's just been like super high speed. We had a static fire. Couple weeks ago, maybe it's a little bit more than that now, but it all kind of blurs together.
Sure, makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited about the launch happening. Like it's been a long time to get to this point. A lot of work, and sometimes it's kind of funny, like sitting here, like thinking about it. You've just kind of been in the mix of it, like running as hard as we can.
Yeah, so. Next Saturday.
Yeah.
Like that's weird to say, right?
Yeah. And the team's been getting ready. We've fit in some sims since the beginning of the year to get the launch team ready. So it's pretty exciting to be this close.
So Misty, thinking about launch day, very early morning, where are you planning to be when we fly?
That's a good question. I was actually just talking about this morning. So,
which again, things you have to figure out when you're launching a vehicle for the first time.
Yeah. Well, so by design, I'm not going to be in the control room. SpaceX is the operator for this mission, but there is a whole NASA team that's supporting our launch manager, who's going to be Steve Stitch for this mission. And so there's a team behind him that's giving him inputs to anything that might be happening during the count. But that's mostly an engineering team that have helped stand up and get them ready. I'll probably be over in Hangar AE. It's a big facility that we use for NASA to house some of the folks who are around during day of launch. So that's probably where I'll be.
Good. And so will you be playing a specific role, or will you really just be kind of enjoying this? Are you watching data? What's your function at that point?
I don't have a specific day of launch function.
Okay.
Like I said, that's mostly covered by the engineering teams. So I'm probably more just there for moral support and to be with the team, right? Like we're at this very end point, and so kind of want to be with everybody when it happens.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How much do you interface with SpaceX? Or is it more focused on working with our NASA team to make sure things are in order?
I talk to them like every day, all throughout the day. to be able to like pull something like this off, you have to have a pretty good working relationship with your counterpart